Alrighty guys, here we are with another question dealing with time zones. Habib is flying from New York, USA to Istanbul, Turkey to visit his grandfather. New York is 5 hours behind UTC, while Turkey is 2 hours ahead of UTC. Now think about it guys, Turkey is to the east of London, while USA is to the west of London. Question A. Habib wants to call his grandfather on the phone before he leaves New York. At what time should he call so that it is 6 p.m. in Turkey? When you have a problem like this, it's pretty difficult to get your head around. The first thing you do is you draw up a number line. To the right we have Turkey, or Istanbul. And we want it so as that Istanbul is at 6 p.m. We have London there, always good to put down, and then we have New York. Now, we don't know what time New York is, however we do know a few things. We know that Istanbul is plus 2 hours ahead, while New York is back 5 hours, or minus 5 hours. So there's a difference of 7. So, if we want it to be 6 p.m. in Turkey, when Habib calls his grandfather, we go back 7, minus 7, all the way down there, take away 6 hours from 6 p.m, and it becomes midday, take away 1 extra hour, and it is 11 a.m. in the morning. So that's on the same day. Alright, so that's question B. Question A answered. For question B, Habib boards the plane at 1:45 p.m. New York time, and the trip lasts 8.5 hours. What is the local time in Istanbul when he arrives? Alright, well there's a number of ways we can solve this problem. Going back to our number line, and looking at the time at which Habib boards the plane at New York. He boards the plane at 1:45 p.m. Now going to find the time when he boards the plane, we add 7 hours. Now 7 hours to 1:45 gives us 8:45 p.m. That's the time at which he boards the plane. So what we need to do is find the time in Istanbul 8.5 hours after 8:45. Now 8 hours after 8:45, well let's think about it. It's 4 hours till it gets to 12:45, the next day mind you. So I'll start at 8:45. 8:45 p.m. plus 4 gives us 12:45 a.m. the next day. Now that's only 4 hours that I've added. Remember it's taking 8.5 more hours. So if I add 4.5 hours to 12:45, add 4.5 hours, I'm going to wind up with, well 4:45 is 4 hours, so add half an hour to that and I wind up with 5:15. And that is AM. Considering that he started at 1:45 PM, it's going to be 5:15 the next day that he arrives.